Alright, hey trendsetters! How y'all doing out there today? Now, we're gonna pull on Chrisean and Top Hat. Now, somebody wanted me to do a reading in regards to how he feel about Chrisean. Now, I had to think about Chrisean and her overall relationships. And for some reason, I believe that she go into most of her relationships with an understanding. Because when you think about Top Hat, she said he had always been there all the time. And she was so easily to move right back into his life after, being with Blue when he came out. It was no problem. There was no beef, no argument, Hey. So it gives me the feeling that it's not something that's, platonic. And I also get that same feeling in regards to Ronnie Doe. Because he knew that she was messing with Blue all the time. And he even had the question posed to him in the comment section when he was giving the story. He was there. He was right there, when she was doing the interviews, running track. He went, they did the same time. It ain't like he went away for a long time. He only spent like 4 months locked up for the thing that he did. Now, I'm not sure where she went, but I'm sure that she ain't just get, a little spank on the arm, and it was over for her. I'm sure she had some things she had to do too. But he was right there when she was messing with Blue. And he was fine with it. And it's the same thing with this boy. Now, is he in it for the money? Heck yeah, he in for the money. He in for the clout. He even they even fighting over the freaking phone to be in the camera. Yeah, somebody in his live chat said that we're here for her, and he said, but you're on my freaking live. They fighting over the phone. It's fumbling. That's why they even cut the live off. She laughing in the background because of what the people are saying that we're here for her. He think she laughing at what he said. This is no boy. She laughing at you, but I think she's aware that he want the clout now. Cause he all in the daggone he trying to fight for the screen. Now the boy is only 20 years old. He out here robbing gas stations, counting fake money online. Cause I don't understand, if you got money like that right there, why is you robbing gas stations? And that was just recently. Now, is they doing it for thrills and kicks? Because what they stole was vapes and cigars and stuff like that. And it just don't make no damn sense to me. It don't make no sense. Like, if you got money like that, why in the heck is you Now, I'm not sure, y'all. But there's a lot going on with these folks. Now, of course, he want to get in where he fit in. Now, I get a very abusive, aggressive vibe from him. Now, he might not tear up because of no dude or anything like that right there. But if she cross him, I get the feeling. Now, it's so crazy that, we understand that these people are usually to initiate, their viewers to act out in aggression and crazy ways. But it seems like they're making themselves a target, especially Chrisean. You got people talking about they putting the green light on her, the Criplets get her and stuff like this right here. She messing with Bloods and Crips. She keep playing with these people. Talking about she don't understand the politics. And it's so crazy that she keeps saying politics because, you know, the world is changing. People are refraining from the game of politics, understanding that, you know, they're birds of the you know, two feathers on the same freaking bird. And if they can't siphon your energy in one way or the other, they will do it by any means necessary. Now let me see. Let's pull some cards. Because child, how does Top Hat? He's the whole Joker. Like Batman and Robin, he's the Joker. He's a shapeshifter, for sure. And look, the Three of Wands. And this how he want Chrisean. Right there, the Queen in his hand. Yeah. Now it made me think about at this very moment when she actually called him and asked him, could she take Junior to see Blue? What? What? And you see how she contradicts herself? How weird she is, how that just don't make no cotton picking sense. It's like she weird. She's wow. The Hangman. And 10 here. I don't see it sustaining itself. Now, I must say that because he was there in the picture way before, you know, we knew about him. It's something that got him hanging on and sticking in there, you know. And maybe, you know, it's hanging in there. What it is, I don't know. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I don't see it lasting that long because this is a card of you see, you see somebody, you know, enjoying the fruits of their labor of victory. Three-way party situations. Yeah, but I don't necessarily, you know, I don't see her really being attached to him. I don't know. Maybe they're something about, you know, when they do the wild thing. I don't think it's that thrilling. Now, one thing I did find out was, I was wondering when I was doing a reading a while back, you know, what happened that made the separation with her and Blue, you know, erupt and end so quickly. And it's the fact that he didn't give her none. Because in one of his interviews, he said that they asked him how many people he smashed since he's been out, and he said 2.5. And we know it's Nevaeh, Hazel E, and Chrisean. We know it's them. And he said 2.5 because he only got fellatio head. Can you imagine? Now, I wonder if they was all there together, you know, doing the wild thing, you know what I'm saying, and he made her do him and didn't get her none. Man, that would have been epic, right? Because I'm not sure if they was all there together or not, because we do know for sure that Hazel E and Nevaeh was together, you know, because we seen them dancing. But I wonder if Chrisean was there as well. I wonder did he have all three of them together, you know, probably trying to work it out, you know, what they gonna do it. And you know, Chrisean wasn't having it. And boy, did that happen like that. That's too funny. That's too funny. But anyway, let's see. Now we got the Three of Wands here with foresight. There is some distance. And remember, this Three of Wands is just like that other little Three of Wands that we be seeing a lot of times as she come up looking from Baltimore to California. Because I don't know. She might have to get her ass up out of L.A., bitch. You right here putting targets on your damn head with the hangman, you know? Queen of Cups, that's her too. You know, surrender, bitch. Get up out of here. Let me see. Now, love is coming out. Beyonce. There's a distance. In order. Right here with the hangman. She out of order. She is really out of order. And they calling her out on it. And remember, it just made me think about the green. Like, damn. Look at all that green. And Nikki D. And Mood. DJ Loaf. Now, I'm sure that these people really carry a deeper meaning in regards to this reading. Because I think that she came up as Sky in another reading. And it's so crazy that I called her Sky and DJ Loaf. And another, I think it was Great T News that called Sky DJ Loaf. I was like, what? What the hell? Do they call her that? Yeah. I think this card even came up. Now, I'm not sure what Sky got to do with this reading. What the hell? What is that about, Spirit? Because this is definitely Sky. And I'm just thinking about Beyonce and all the trouble that she in with Jay-Z at this time. On the run. She under the same scrutiny as Chrisean Rock when it comes to Kathy White and her baby. Let me see. Now, why is Scott in this reading? You see how it's strange how these, and yeah, somebody's to clarify a card with the solar comp. It's the 16, which is a tower. Let me see. see the rebirth with Pluto? But we know something had to end. Something had to transform. And messages with Mercury. And you see shine with the Leo and mood. Yeah. If pride does come before the fall. You know, it's just like, I don't understand. You know, a lot of these things be scripted. Of course they do. They set the plan in motion. But everything doesn't stay on script. And a lot of these things that are happening are from a real place of emotion, aggression. But let me say something. Let me see something. What is this girl talking about over here? Hold on. And I don't want to get off the track that I'm actually talking about this boy, but you know, a lot of times we don't see what's going on behind the scenes because they were all just there at what's her name? Marsha's movie preview. You know, she just, you know, got awarded for being in the movie Rush. DJ Sky was there. Chrisean and her boyfriend was there, Top Hat. Now, you know, now I do believe that Chrisean, because solar calm and clarify and the foresight, the distance, I don't know, maybe she do want to, somebody might do want to question how valid their relationship is. Yeah, I think he won a little bit of piece of the spotlight, fighting over the screen and shit like that. Yeah, he done got a little taste of what she can do for him. Yeah, because the mood card suggests that one feelings might be all over the place. Why is Sky here? What's she got to do with this, spirit? Because the hangman is here and somebody is really looking at somebody stupid. So I don't know what's going on with this paper. Well, let me see where the order card is. Where is the other card? I don't know. It's like I be wanting to come bring a reading, but I think Spirit be like, just chill out for a minute. Chill out. Now it says, it's been said when you're trying to focus, you should clean the space you're working in. Physical clutter leads to mental clutter, and that's the people in your energy. And I do see her surrendering something. And I don't know why. Oh. Now, And it's so crazy that Respect Queen Latifah is next. Now, we know that the boy's supposed to be coming out, divulging that information in regards to Cardi B if she don't apologize. I ain't seen no apology. What about y'all? And that could, because we're talking about this boy, I don't, what's going on? Because this is also about liberating oneself. Six of Wands, the Three of Cups. And look, and this is him with the devil and the moon next. This is really creeping me out. Now it says, sure, procrastination is practically a constant companion at this point, but there are many ways to achieve goals that don't involve sanitization. The Nikki D card states the opposite. While she represents order, it was through her voluntary shake-up, the system, commonly called disorderly conduct, that she helped new levels of consciousness fall into place. Huh. And it says, try coloring outside the lines for a bit instead of appetizing your bookshelf. Who knows what comes from a little messiness. Now this is him we're talking about as well. And why is DJ Sky here? In mood. Somebody is really in the mood. You know, and this is right here on the Hangman. With love and clarify. It's almost like she might want to make something more serious with him, and he like, oh, what is going on, spirit? Hold on, let me see. I'm all over the damn place, y'all. The Queen of Pentacles. And there you go. Huh. See? And this is procrastination because it takes a long time. But sometimes it's slow and steady wins the race. And there's the Three of Cups. Now, it's making me think about the text message when the person said that he hit her and her homegirls. Didn't it say that? There's the Magician, him, and the Three of Swords with mood. Oh, he finna be real messy. Got us stressing. Restricted? What the hell is going on? Now, I'm not sure if it's DJ Sky that he gonna be messing with, but It may be some truth to here's the King of Wands, which is the Passion card, and it's on the Three of Wands, which is Four of Wands, community, 1111, reunions, how you stand, celebrations, it really represents that. And look at the offer. Somebody's about to learn something. And see the Queen of Pentacles. It's giving me the feeling that whatever this is, it has been discovered. Because this is the same pentacle. Will clarify. Let me see. The World card. See, there's an offer. But it's love bombing because it's the Knight of Cups. It's one foot in, one foot out. It's pussyfooting around. See, the Page of Wands and the Moon, they came out together. Yeah, secrets. Somebody felt left out in the cold. It's a lot of money. Let me see. Something about an offer. This Knight of Pentacles. There's a secret. And the Queen of Cups. Under the Queen of Cups. And see the Fool and the Crossroads. The Star. And it's, ooh, what is going on? Something about sexual relationships. Something is going on with that. I get the feeling that they might not be sexually compatible, like the chemistry. You know how some, even though you like somebody, it could be a 5-minute thing. I don't know why I said that when I just seen that 5 right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could like somebody, but damn, it just ain't, it ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Something like that is going on, but somebody, look, you can't make it up with the Three of Wands and mood. Yeah, it's somebody walking away. I just get the feeling that is something going on with her, really? Because even Bino said that he did it a couple of times and then it was like, ugh. But I don't know what that's about, but it took you a couple of times to figure that out. But it's still making me think about how Blue didn't do it either. He like, just give me the head and get on away from around here. And what's going on? Because this pain around the mood, the ego, the wand, is all right here with her. Somebody walking away. Yeah, look. It's on both her, the wish fulfillment is surrounded with deception. What the hell is going on? And I'm even thinking about when they had the little camera on Marsh, her Rush preview, how Chrisean was still trying to get all loud and all in the camera. It's like, girl. Let somebody else have the light for a minute. It's even like when she was calling Marsh to look into the camera when she was doing something else at the other end. She turned around, looked at her, and went, and she's still calling her. Girl, can't you see I'm busy right now doing something? It's like I don't. I'm telling you, they frenemies. Frenemies. But something ain't right. Something ain't right. Let me see. Yo, I got to say that I'm a little confused. I got to say that. But I'm sure it'll make sense. But that money is damn sure for sure enough here. And look at the strength card and the King of Cups. And that's the other half. With the love. Right here as I move to love. Yeah, and see the offer in the tower? It's like... And again, I really believe that these people, for some reason, should go in with some type of understanding. Because they don't be having a problem when the back and forth. How she go back to Blue. How she was with Blue. None of it. Ronnie didn't care. He didn't care. But something is changing. Because somebody wants to clarify, you know, a feeling. But it's all based on money. Her money. What she can offer them. Yeah. And whatever they offering is not, you know, compatible to her. You see what she got? She got the Pentacle. And that's a freaking, you know, Knight of Cups. With the right here with the King of Wands. The passion. They got his money on, got his eye on that. Bitch. Yeah. And that's why his offer to the Queen of Cups, which is her, that got her in the mood, is, you know, a secret agenda in regards to how he moving. That your little young YN. That's what this is. He's the Leo. He's the ego. He in his ego. You know, right here with the Hangman. Girl, listen. I don't know. I get the feeling that little funky stuff ain't what it is, what it's supposed to be. And it just making me think about Blue. Like he stood in there for a long time with that funky shit. And then when he got out of jail, I was like, ew, they just like, they both stank. It's a shame when you can smell somebody through the screen. You can just look at, you ain't never look at somebody on the other side of the screen like, why they look like they stank? Yeah, you ever seen that video when a man, I don't know, it's this gay guy, he do the Pilates or the exercise with his butt, and he be like stepping and like, and he be like, ew, why they look like they stink? Ew. Ew. The Ace of Cups, I'm telling you. She want to give him her heart. Look at the two aces next to each other. Damn. Yeah, but she gonna be in her damn feelings. I don't know why these broke ass people think that they're capable of loving anybody. How you gonna love somebody when you don't love your damn self? You around here putting a whole tag on your own head. There's the Hierophant. Under the page, the Hangman order. Something in regards to you know, a lot of people even say that he's not even a part of no blood gang. I think these people be just taking on these titles and probably not even a part of no sect. But I don't know if he is. They want some straightening too. It's right there. But order, the rebirth. And for a rebirth to happen, something had to die, right? There it is. The King of Wands. Something is being expressed. You know, talking about Blue need to check in, bitch. You might have to check in. Because I'm talking about you. And here's the moon with the sun and a communication next to her. What moved and shined and yeah. Somebody's getting something is being made clear. The way something is communicated or expressed. This is how he moving. He ain't, I'm telling you, he's not moving as the emperor. This is a teenage mentality, 20-year-old. Yeah, there you go. Right there with the Leo. Right here. This is the same thing. Strength card. Looking at that communication, needing the strength. Because the Wild in this circle, in this cipher, then pain. 4. We seen the 4 swords. Yeah. In the mood. Yeah. No. There's no love here. That's not. No. There's no love. Queen of Swords, you know. Very abusive. You know, he even expressed, why would you do that? You know, the way he even said that online. You don't think he'd be talking to her crazy, you know, offline? Just think about how he tried to get her out the camera. They was actually fighting over being in the camera. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, these wands are physical sometimes. They be all upside your damn head. And we know she don't have a problem with being in an abusive relationship. And 9 times out of 10, if you haven't healed from an abusive relationship, you just go back into and being in more. You attract the same type of relationships. Ones that'll put their hands on you. He pulled all the freaking hair out the side of a freaking head. And of course, I understand that she initiated all of this stuff. And I'm sure she's going to initiate it with him. Now, I'm not sure what DJ Scott got to do with this. I don't know. But yeah. Somebody can't be trusted. Yeah. Just name on name. Something is bringing. And look at. I told you this is my YN card right here. Didn't I tell y'all that before? Now I don't know. Because DJ Scott, I don't know what's going on with your girl. What you got to do with this thing. But she don't like Chrisean. She don't like her. Put your hands on me, bitch. Yeah. You know? And I understand that when people fall out, you know, Chrisean and Marsh is best friends. But if you still best friends with somebody that don't like me, yeah, something ain't right. I know that we shouldn't fall out with other people because of their lack of interest or care for one another. But I told you there's no honor among thieves. It's always some shit. Y'all gonna discuss one another. You competing for loyalty and shit like that right there. Yeah, no. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And the Three of Cups keep showing up, which is giving me, yeah. Communication, involvement, the third house. Yeah. Peer pressure and, yeah. Child, no. All you gotta do is just think back on your own childhood, and how it was with, friendships and bitches stabbing you in your back, talking, he say, she say shit. Yeah, it ain't right. But anyway, that's the message.